Hey socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariel. I create mainly beauty videos, fragrance, and lifestyle vlogs. So if that's the type of content you enjoy, I would love for you to come back and join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Today's going to be my October makeup tray. Now I did my first makeup tray last month. The thing I liked the most about creating the makeup tray is that I was able to reach for some of those products that I tend to forget about or just don't get a chance for whatever reason to reach for it. But by me picking out some of those items that I really want to use that month, adding it to a tray, it just makes things so much more intentional and easy for me to get through, you guys. I loved it. Hopefully some of you guys implemented it last month. Comment down below, let me know if you created one and how did it go for you. So let's just jump right into it. We're going to start off with pencils. I'm going to do lip liners first. First couple lip liners are some Milani lip liners. I found these Milani understatement lip liners. I wanted to sort of find more lip liners in those brown families to use that are on the affordable side, and I found these Milani ones. So first one is called Saucy Toffee, and let me swatch it. It broke on me, but I mean it's more in here, so I had too much pulled out. So Saucy Toffee kind of reminds you of Cork from MAC. It's just a medium tone brown. I feel like this will be perfect when I want to do those ultra light nudes or just like a light colored gloss. You know, we all need one of these, something that's not too dark. And then I have another Milani understatement pencil. This one's called Rich Cocoa, and these are retractable pencils. Let me just pull a little bit out. And then so this one is richer than the Saucy Toffee, and because these are the newest lip liners in my collection, I definitely wanted to put this on the tray so that I can kind of test it out and give you guys more in-depth review of my thoughts on this one. Next is one that was one of my favorites towards the beginning of the year, like in the colder months, and this is the Haus Labs. It's like a lip crayon in the color Mahogany Matte. I love this one with Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk lipstick. It's one of my favorite lip combinations. I don't know where my Pillow Talk lipstick is at the moment. I've been looking for it all month long. So I'm gonna go through my purses and see if I can find it, but gorgeous combination, by the way. But this is what it looks like. So this is one of those products that you can wear on its own all through the lip as one lip color, or you can use it as a liner. It's beautiful either way, but like I said, I like it with Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. It's such a gorgeous combination. This one has more of a reddish burgundy tone to it, but it's in that brown family. It stays all day too. Super creamy in the way it just buttery like rolls on your lips but then stays put. I would be interested in getting another one, but I just feel like the other colors that they have don't really work for me. Next lip pencil is one of the staples for me. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Lip Cheat in the color Pillow Talk 3. So let's swatch that one next to the Haus Labs. So this one is more of a cool tone brown, very pretty. I'm actually wearing it today. Goes on super creamy like, but then it's another one that stays put as well. Good quality pencil. It's one of those when you sharpen it, the outside is like waxy like, but Charlotte Tilbury, you know, her brand in general, top tier. So this is definitely on the tray this month. And then last of the pencils is actually an eyebrow pencil. So I am a brand ambassador for LYS. I don't know if I told you guys that, but I'm an ambassador for LYS. And so they did send over their new eye products. So they have a new brow gel, which I've been testing out, and they have this new brow pencil. Now this was a love at first swipe, you guys. I did pick up the wrong color, but I still love it nonetheless, and it's not because I'm an ambassador, you guys. Try it for yourself. So this is the LYS Secure Brow. I picked it up in the color Soft Black, which that was an accident that I ordered the wrong color, but this is what it looks like. You know, LYS has their signature triangular shape, so it's shaped triangular, but also when you twist it to come out, it comes out in a tiny triangular shape out of the compartment. Y'all, when I tell you so perfect for brows, the shape of this is like the shape we didn't know we needed, first of all. And then similar to how that lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury is, let me clean this off right quick. So similar how the Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat, how it's sort of creamy but then it dries down and don't move, even the Haus Labs. This is similar, but I've never used an eyebrow pencil like that. So this one, it does these light flicks and it feels sort of creamy, but it instantly in like a minute or 30 seconds dries down, which I love. I use a super light hand because like I said, I got soft black when I was trying to get a medium. I ordered the wrong one by accident, but it still works. If you can see, like with the light strokes, it still works. It's not like a super opaque black, and I used it on like my last 2 videos and it worked out. So I'm not mad at the color. I might even like that I got this color. It just works out so well. I find that with the LYS brow products, I prefer to fill in the brow first and then put the gel on top, instead of typically I'll brush the hair up with the gel and then fill it in. I like to do it the other way around with this one because their brow gel is more of a soft hold. And one thing that I like in eyebrow pencils is when you can get the skinniest little strokes. All eyebrow pencils don't get it that skinny, and then you can almost hear how it turns dry. So you want to kind of move a little fast, but it's good. I'm enjoying it. Come back. If y'all try this out, come back to the video, let me know what you think, because this is a new product and I'm personally enjoying it. But since it's brand new, I've only been working with it about a week. I definitely want to put it on the tray so I can use it more throughout the month. Next is cream bronzers. These are the same cream bronzers that I had on the makeup tray last month, but I did not get to them, y'all. I've been stuck on the LYS little bronzing sticks, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun Kiss Bronzer. I got the color 310. This is what it looks like. This is something that I've used often and I like it. Creamy product. I've heard some people say that theirs isn't that creamy, which I don't understand because I've been having mine probably like at least 8 months or so and mine is still creamy, but it's a good product and I just want to kind of use it more. I got so many that I kind of steered away from it, but I definitely want to get more use out of this one in October. And then this is a newer one. I picked this one up last month. It was on the tray last month and I didn't get to it. So this is the Juvia's Place Cream Bronzer in the color Amber. This is a super emollient one. So I think I used this once or twice. So I can't really give you guys a whole lot of commentary on my thoughts on it because I need to get more use out of it. So I feel like next time I do my makeup, I need to actually, I'm going to sit it right here. Point of the tray, like look, point of the tray. This is something that I'm excited to use, but you know, so perfect thing to put on a tray because I'm definitely going to be reaching towards this. Comment down below. Let me know if this is one of your go-tos yet. What do you guys think about this Juvia's Place cream bronzer and what color did y'all get? So this is another sort of, it's not a bronzer, but it's a contour product that I don't talk about anymore. When it first came out, I was using it, but I know it was a little bit of controversy surrounding the brand, so I don't really mention the brand's name much. Last time I posted something about them in my community tab, y'all ate me up and I didn't even know about the controversy at the time. I had to Google it because so many of y'all were a little bit like, why are you know what I mean? So I just took it down, but this is one that's almost done, so I'm just going to use it up. This is the Tarte Sculpt tape. I'm just going to use up the rest of this month, so that's why it's in the tray. I only have one primer in this tray because I want to be super intentional about this one. This one I've been wanting to test out for the longest. I've literally been having this for so many months. I'm a little bit embarrassed, and this is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, the universal shade. Now this one in the I've used it once or twice. This one is one that was on the tray last month, but I didn't get a chance to reach for it because I had so many other new primers that I was using. But this one, super intentional about this one this month. The girls with the super oily skin has said this has been a lifesaver, and I do want to experience the magic. So I do want to be intentional about using this probably in my next tutorial. I definitely want to use it with something that I get sort of oily with so I can clearly tell the difference and give you guys my thoughts. Now let's get into foundation, my favorite part, the MAC Studio Radiance foundation. This is a newer one. It's really good. This one is super similar to the next one that we're going to talk about. This is one of those serum powered foundation that's packed with skincare, has that plumping technology in it. It's real pretty. I got the color NW43. It's a little warm on my skin, a little bit too warm. I can get away with it, but the other one that's super similar matches my skin better, which brings me to the next one on the tray, which is the Lancome Tinty Dull Ultra Wear Care and Glow. Y'all, this is the one, not the two. When this first came out, I was using it almost every time I did my makeup. So good. The color matches me better, but these formulas are super similar. It's one of those that's packed with skincare as well and has that plumping in it. I have the color 450W, which is a really great match for me, but since it originally came out and I stopped wearing it because I wanted to try other things, I hadn't went back for it. So I want this to be in the tray so I can start back using it, especially because this was more so like my sort of wintry shade before it got super hot. So now that the sun is kind of giving us a break here in Houston, I definitely want to pull this one back out so it's on the tray. I highly recommend this for my ladies over 40. Anybody that's, if you get Botox, if you're at that age where you're starting to get Botox and you're needing a little bit of the plumpness and youthfulness, this is it. And then I have the Too Faced Born This Way Healthy Glow. This is a skin tint, moisturizing skin tint, really good. I'm actually wearing this one today. So beautiful, such a beautiful product. I feel like the color matches me so great. I typically wear this with the underpainting technique, but this is another one. When it first came out, I was using it back to back, so it's time to pull it back out. The last foundation I want to talk about is the Patrick Ta for Face Foundation. Y'all, this is a really pretty foundation. I wear the color Tan too. It's one of those cream formulas that comes with the cream here and then the powder here. This is another one that color matches me so beautiful. Looks so creamy and ultra. This, when you put this on your skin, it just makes your skin look like money. You just look like you just have an expensive face because it just looks so buttery and crisp. Love this foundation. I will say it has this crayon scent. It's the first day that I got it. It has this crayon type scent to it that's not really that desirable, but the formula itself is gorgeous. I just have two eyeshadow palettes. First is the NARS Orgasm Rising palette. Y'all, when I first bought this, you know, if y'all been here for a while, you know, when this came out, every tutorial, it was me in this NARS palette, every tutorial, but it's so good. I'm gonna have everything linked in the description box so you guys can check that out. So I'm wondering, I thought it was limited edition, but maybe not. I'll link it down below if it's still in stock, but it just has these most beautiful shimmery earth tone shades. These two are matte and the rest are sort of shimmery. So beautiful, so beautiful, but at the same time it's everyday wearable, so don't think it's too shimmery like it's glittery. It's not giving that. It's giving a soft, elegant, dainty sort of shimmer, a light shimmer. Super pretty. So I'm bringing this back out for the fall. And then something more affordable. This is a LA Girl Keep It Playful palette. Now this is another one that I used a lot around the same time I got that palette, but it just has some beautiful fall shades in here. Pretty pigmented. It has an even mix of shimmers and mattes in here. Couple blushes. We have the Pat McGrath Labs blush. This one's in the color Paradise Venus. This is the perfect fall shade. Stunning. So this is definitely going on the tray. And then I have one from that was on the tray last month, which is the Makeup by Mario Soft Plumping Blush in Perfect Pink. I didn't get a chance to get to it. This is not necessarily a fall shade, but I'm going to be wearing it. I want to get more use out of it, especially with my creamier, more emollient products like the Patrick Ta. I want to use them together to see what it's given. So I'll keep you guys posted on this one. And then we have the NARS Laguna bronzer in number 6. I should have mentioned this with the cream bronzers, but this is what it looks like. And I feel like this is perfect for the fall as well because it's a little bit warmer on my skin tone. Beautiful product. This is one of those powders that doesn't get patchy. Love it. Goes on so creamy. Even though it's a powder, it goes on super creamy and even. I do have one single shadow. Now I used this when I did my minimal look. You guys loved that look, but this is a product that I used on that video for the first time. Completely fell in love with it. So I instantly knew immediately had to go on the tray for this month. And this is the Solo Shadow from Merit in the color Brun. This is one of those sort of cream like products that dries to a powder finish, blends really evenly, easy on the eye, and it doesn't crease. Super beautiful product, and I love the packaging. I only have one concealer on here. Now I'm going to be using other concealers, but this is the one I put on here because I want to use it up. I only have a tiny bit in here. Another one from last month's tray that I didn't finish, and this is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter. Y'all, this is my top 2 favorite concealers, but there's only a tiny bit in here, so I just want to use it up. I use the color 6.5G, and I'm actually wearing it today, so we're going to use this up this month. And last is lip products, you guys. So I have 4 lip products that I want to show you guys. First up is the new Patrick Ta Holiday Lip Gloss. Super plumping, you guys. When I tell you the most plumping formula that I've ever used before, and I've used quite a bit of plumping glosses and lip products in general, but this took the cake. Like when I took it off, I had it on for about 5 minutes for a YouTube short. When I took it off, my lips almost gave swollen. So if you like plumping, then this is going to be your jam. It gives a pretty pink flush of color as well. So if you haven't seen it, go over to my shorts tab and check out that YouTube short. And next is one of Charlotte Tilbury's. This is the Airbrush Blur lipsticks. Remember when she came out with those blurring lippies that you can either put them on fully pigmented or you can lightly dab them on for the blurred effect. So this one's in the color Walk of No Shame, and I thought this would be perfect for fall. Look at that. I'm actually wearing it today, but I didn't wear it the pigmented way. I wore it as the blur way, because like I said, you can wear it 2 ways. So I put like 2 dots on and lightly tapped it, and it gave me this really pretty color. I love these. These are really good. This is something that you have to kind of play around with to sort of get the feel of it. But when you want that more natural lip that doesn't look super pigmented and strong, you just want to kind of like flushes of color or a little bit more natural, like I said, that's how I'm wearing it today. Also on the tray is something that I'm wearing on top of that one, which was on the tray last month. Didn't use it up, but it's almost gone. So this is NARS's lip gloss in Orgasm. I have it on top of that Charlotte Tilbury lippy, but it's just a really pretty, let me swatch it for you. It has light shimmers in it. Beautiful. It almost looks golden, but then it has sort of peachy tones in it. Super pretty. I also put another one of the Charlotte Tilbury lippies in here, the same one that blurs, and this one's in the color Flame Blur. So it has more of a orangey tone to it. Let's put it over there so you can see. So this gives fall for sure. And last but not least, y'all, is the Fenty lippy. This one's in the color the MVP. This is the one Rihanna wore on the Super Bowl. It's a bold pigmented red. Now is the time to, all year long is the time for red, but now is the time for red. And so this is what it looks like. I'm pretty sure most of you have seen it, but it's just a fire red. Only thing about these is the staying power is not that great. They do wear off pretty easily, but other than that, just the color, the formula, the way it just looks so velvety on the lip is just something that I hadn't quite seen before I saw these, and it is just gorgeous. So that's it for my October makeup tray. Comment down below, let me know some of those products that you guys are going to be using this month. Have you switched up your routine for fall? Every single thing that I mentioned today will be linked down below in the description box, so be sure to check that out. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the